Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. There is a website for them. It is US Games. Oops, so I can get the glare off. USGamesInc.com. Cannot get the glare off for anything. Here we go. .com. 2008 deck, but who knows? You might have other stuff out there, or it could be a reprint. I don't know. Supportive Oracle cards. Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. There's a website for this one. This is a deck I just recently got. The website is She Who Is Art. I got this on Amazon, I'm assuming. But if you go to their website, I'm sure you can easily find what you're looking for. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Okay, what do we have for Aries? The energy is like picking up all of a sudden. Which, I mean, I know y'all are a fire sign, but there's something about... Okay, now there's a jumble. Okay, so this is a puzzle. This feels a little bit puzzling already, because I feel like somebody's jumping all over the place on you. My first thought is they're jumping all over the place on you. Left, right, here, there. Which... I don't think you're liking it. Sometimes Aries can roll with that. You know what I mean? It's popping up here and there. You can keep up with it. You're like, yeah, you might be bouncing all over the place, but I can handle that. I can move with it. I can groove with it, whatever. And there's a lot going on left and right, left and right, left and right. A lot of movement, a lot of random movement. I get a lot of random movement. Here, boom, 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 there, here, boom, there. And this, no. This is a no for you. This is a no. This is a hard no for you. No, I'm not okay with this. Don't like it. It's kind of like it's getting under my skin. Kind of like if you do one, it's kind of like if they do one more quick left turn, you're going to grab them and you're going to shake them and you're going to smack them around a bit because you've had it. I don't mean to make this sound that violent, but really, like, I'm coming to the end of my rope with this is what I'm like really getting annoyed. It's just the energy coming through, but I'm like, oh, I've had it. Like, one more left turn and I swear I'm going to explode. I can't stand it. I'm getting annoyed with it. At the same time, though, you were really trying to not lose your cool. There's a reason for that. Aries does things for a reason. Like, you always have a reason behind what you're doing, and you're like, I've had it, but I'm going to hold it together, but that wire is getting really thin. Like, it's getting really thin. I've really had it. What are we doing with this? I feel like it's time for you to take things in your own hands. In what way? What this situation, this energy going all over the place, I don't think that's fixable. It's a general read. Take it with a grain of salt. I know. I don't think it's fixable. And I feel like what they're saying is you're not going to be able to rectify this. It's time for you to rebalance your life is what I'm getting. That sounds very harsh. I don't know. Whatever this energy is, it's all over the place, but it's kind of like, yeah, that's what it's going to be. You have no control over this energy. And trying to get control over that is just even more maddening than it already is. And you've already had it. Is what I mean. You've already had it. What they're saying with this Eight of Swords is saying accepting like this isn't something you can do anything with. And it's time for you to take your energy elsewhere, because I feel like it's hard, but it's kind of like it's time for me to go elsewhere with confidence in the Ace of Wands. It's time for me to, like, it seems like a bird. Well, it's an angel, but still, like, it's time to fly. It's time to fly. Aries knows when y'all know when you have to do that. Like, because I'm getting, like, it's accepting, like, whatever's going on in this situation, it's just not worth the aggravation. And you have all the determination you would need, but they're like saying it's going to cost you all of your sanity and more. All of it. And I almost feel like some of you are saying, well, I lost that a while ago. Oh, that's been gone. that's long gone. No, they're saying it's time to let this go. I feel like that's where we're going. Because this energy, when I keep seeing this is really like fire and earth. Like it's not really, that's not usually a compatible combination, if that makes sense. Like it's not really like, they don't in astrology anyway. Those two elements don't usually work well. One of them's very stable, stick the line. The other one's kind of like random, left and right, here or there, now and then. Very different. Very different ways of doing things, but they're very stable in being completely unstable. They're very reliable in being unstable. There you go. They're very reliable in their unreliability. However, okay, you know what I mean. That's not like a negotiation. Like it's just how they are. Whatever it is, like that's just how it's always going to be. Now, there's a couple spins coming forward in the sense of like something. It's almost like this energy's trying to lure you in a little more as things keep going forward. I feel like they're saying, hey, before you go, look what I got. Hey, look, before you go, look what else I got. Hey, before you go, look what else I got. Like, they're trying to keep you connected. They don't want you to go. Let's put it that way. They don't want you to go. I'm getting this energy does not want you to go. But I'm also getting kind of like, no matter how good it looks, I just feel like I hate it. I hate it so much. It's kind of like, having everything you want, but being so exhausted that you can't enjoy it. It's kind of like having 1 to 2 hours of sleep every night and that's it, to the point where it's literally driving you mad. And you're just like, my body is so so achy from lack of sleep and from being run to the brim, yeah, you know what I mean. Run to the edge every day, that there's a lot of great things here, but I can't enjoy it. I'm just so unhappy. I physically cannot stand it. I physically cannot. I just physically can't stand it. And they're enticing you, but you're like, yeah, but I can't stand it. It's just like on these terms, I just can't stand it. It's like, it reminds me of like, having this beautiful house, and then whatever music you don't like is always being blasted in the basement. It's just like, and then there's somebody else playing another different music you don't like up in the attic. And no matter where you are, you're either it's like, it's constant. It's just kind of like, I love this house. I hate the sounds I'm hearing. I just can't stand it. And I just feel like silence doesn't work for me. So like if I had noise canceling headphones, I'm like, that would drive me annoying. That would be annoying in another way because I need to hear what's going on around me. It's kind of like I have animals. I need to hear what they're doing. I need to hear if somebody comes up. So I can't just like block out the world. I have other things I have to do. So just blocking out all sound is not going to work for me. And it just goes on for forever, all constant, to the point where I'm like, I just can't stand it anymore. That's how this feels to me. And they keep trying to entice you. Don't go. No, you don't want to go. Look what we got. No, you don't want to go, Aries. Look what we got. They're saying, let it go. Let it go. You know this is driving you mad. You know this is never going to be good enough. It's kind of like, even though it's great, what's screwing it up is just screwing it up to the point where it's just not great anymore. Justice is coming in here too. Like, better things are out there. By you accepting this is not for you, you're opening the door to better things, to more peace. Literally, the peace card is here. Peace is out there in the future. And there's more things coming forward. Like, when you let go of this, other things are going to take their place, and you have the chance to reconstitute something a little different. I feel like I'm getting this house analogy again. Like, aesthetically, it's perfect, but application, it's not. Like, with the whole sound things going on. But then I feel like I go somewhere else where I'm like, well, I didn't think this house would be that great. But it's like, everything else, like, everything is so calm and exactly the way I want it, and I get to listen to hear the music I want, and the neighbors are perfect. I aesthetically didn't think this house would be for me, but everything else matches, and actually, because everything else matches, I actually love this house a lot more than I thought I would, if that makes sense. It's kind of like the first house I thought, oh, this is perfect, this is exactly what I want. I got the island, I got the big living room, I got the great 2 bathrooms, whatever. I love it. But then the sounds and the people upstairs and downstairs, I can't stand it. I hate it. So I leave that and I go into a place that I didn't think I would like as much, but everything else matches. The people match, the sounds are good. It actually is convenient for where I want to go and where I want to be, and I actually do love this other place much, much more than I ever thought I would, because everything else is just so comfortable. I think that's where this is going. It's kind of like you're going to leave something you thought was perfect because it turned out it was nuts. You go to something else you didn't think was going to be that great, but everything else jives, and it's just like, actually, I love this. And it's kind of like, wow, I didn't think I would. That's where I feel you going. Like, really? I feel like that's where it's going. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below as well. Of course, thank you for watching, and you have a good day.